So this is Valguero, the map which won a competition, and it's time to give it a bit of a review because I've been playing it for a good couple of weeks. The map itself is based around a lake, as you can see here. The lake has various tendrils going out to various parts of the map. It isn't fully complete. There's a couple of sections which are incomplete. They're not being mapped, so to speak. But the lake itself is beautiful. It's got great coloration to it, and it's the central feature of the map. It reaches out to the green obelisk on one side, and also partially reaches towards the red obelisk on the other corner, and also reaches and points towards the blue obelisk in the distance, although it doesn't quite reach it on this side. Surrounding the lake itself is this forest. It's a dense, thick forest, which goes around almost all of it, and in various parts of the map the forest reaches further outwards into the various biomes. And down in the distance there you can see a biome I call Cartoon Land, which I really like. But on the negative side there's this Mudlands, Flatlands, which is not a biome that I particularly enjoyed looking around. And then you have the ice in the distance, close to the blue ob. And further behind the forest here and the mountains with all the iron and the ores is more icelands. And then over in this corner, beside the red obs, you have the redwoods. And around the whole map itself, it's surrounded by mountains. So you're in like a ginormous valley. Now the best part of Valguero is the forests. They're deep and lush, and to be honest, they are the best part of the map. It's extraordinarily well done. The way the forest leads down to the water, the rock formations, the fauna, it's truly quite superb. We also have the various streams and rivers that run through the forest down towards the lake, and yet again these are just brilliantly done. And perhaps one of the best parts of this forest lands is it's not flat. It's sort of got gullies and cliffs, overhangs, drop-offs. I love this sort of features. It's not flat, it's dynamic. You've got to move through the terrain. And one of my favourite parts of the map is, I call it the Savannah Lands, and it's got canyons around it. And these canyons are just brilliant. Not only have you got lots of ore and minerals and all the things that you're probably going to need on the tops of them, down below where it's dark and things are condensed together, there are these cliffs and canyons, and it's just so well done. For multiplayer PvP, I can just see lots of bases being built out in these very hidden spots. It's a great way to make a map doing this sort of terrain, and I'm all for it, and it is beautifully done, and full credit to the developer or developers who have done this. Well done. Also dotted around the map, not just the central lake, are other lakes, and these are equally brilliantly done. And you'll also find most of your favourite teams, of course, around the map, including ice wyverns in an ice wyvern canyon. It's as dangerous as you think, and scattered around the walls are the nests with the eggs, so you can get those from there. I love exploring and getting into these places. They are what you would expect them to be. It's in the northeast corner of the map, if I recall correctly. But of course the map isn't finished. There are various areas which don't really have much population of tames, or wild creatures I should say, and as I said earlier, parts of the map are blocked off because they have not been complete. And yet again, just showing a closer view of, this is the sort of land I don't like. It's a sort of a dark, drabby area. Looks like carpet. But we have what I referred to earlier as the cartoon land. And I only say that because the colours are so bright. It's so vibrant down here. Quite unique. And I tell you this now, it is bloody good. It's really bright and vibrant, and it's just the sort of place that you want to build a base. Got lots of water, lots of things to tame, lots of minerals and resources. Yeah, it's quite spectacular actually. And the redwoods, well, is it just me, but the redwoods seem huge on this map. And it's got lots of little hidden features like this castle in amongst them. They're very well done, the redwoods. And of course we shouldn't forget the big lake in the centre of the map. It is teeming with real bad creatures. It's not a place you want to be building an undersea base, I'd suspect. It's probably not quite deep enough. But yeah, worth having a look and a swim around there if you like a jellyfish. The map isn't 100% finished. There are some bits and patches which aren't quite done, and I was getting some graphical glitches, but how long has Official Ark had graphical glitches? I certainly remember that on the centre map, so I don't hold this against them, not at all. Overall, what do I think of this? Well, 100% great effort. Full credit to any developer or modder who puts their time into this. It's a spectacular effort all round. It's not 100% perfect, but it's a great bit of variety to your gameplay. And I would review it as a very good map, and I'll give it an 8 out of 10, just because there's a couple of areas I'm not 100% happy with. Don't like playing those, but overall, wow, this is worth giving a go and wandering around. Thanks for watching. See you in the next chapter.